YouTube, what's going on today, man? It's your boy. In today's video, I'm giving you the best Dennis Rodman build in NBA 2K22 Next Gen. Man, it feels good to be back in NBA 2K. This game is just absolutely insane. The changes they made from last year has been so much. It's a completely new game. The builder is so much better. The shooting's so much better. And just the gameplay overall, I feel like, has been really good. There have been some server issues I've noticed. So if you guys have came across any server issues, like in rec, trying to squat up and trying to run rec, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what your thoughts are on this game. Amazing 2K, big W. So I want to bring you a best Dennis Rodman build. I feel like I bring this build out every year because Dennis Rodman's one of my favorite players, if not my favorite player of all time. Just his grit, his defense, his athleticism, his heart in the game puts him at the top of my list. So, of course, you can see here we don't have Dennis Rodman's face. We don't have Dennis Rodman's name. It's Michael Jordan, because I also have a Michael Jordan build I'll be bringing out here shortly. And 2K, the one thing that they did still take an L on is not being able to change the faces per build. It pretty much updates every single build. So if I make a Michael Jordan build, or if I change this face here to Dennis Rodman, it's going to change all my previous builds to Dennis Rodman's face. I don't like that. I hope they fix that. I don't know if it's something with next gen, because you can do that in current gen perfectly fine. Maybe it's something with just how the next gen works. I don't know. But anyway, guys, we're going to go first name. Of course, you can do Dennis Rodman. I do also have a Dennis Rodman face scan. If you want to check that out, I'll put the link in the description for that. Position, power forward, right-handed, of course, jersey number 91. The body settings, we're going to go height 6'8", 249 pounds, with a 7'6" wingspan, and compact. Of course, he was not a big burly guy. He was compact. He wasn't even 249, and I know there's going to be some people that are like, well, Dennis Rodman was 6'7", and he was about 220 pounds. I know that. Trust me, I know that. However, we want to make sure that you guys get the best defensive statistics and attributes you can get, because Dennis Rodman did have the best statistics, the best rebounding. We want to make sure you get Hall of Fame rebound chaser, and you just can't do that with a 6'7" build, so you're going to have to go 6'8". Now, here are the attributes here. Of course, you can see we have 26 finishing, 0 shooting. We all know Dennis Rodman wasn't a big shooter. 16 playmaking, and 37 defensive and rebounding. He was a big playmaker. You know, he's really good at passing. Finishing in the interior, you know, he wasn't the best finisher. But, of course, this is NBA 2K22, so we got to throw these attributes somewhere. So we're going to make this a pretty beastly finisher as well. And, of course, defensive stats are just through the roof. So close shot at 80, driving layup I have it to 70, the driving dunks at a 90, and then the standing dunks at 96. And you guys can see what we get here. We get Hall of Fame rise up, Hall of Fame putback boss, gold posterizer, fast twitch if you want Hall of Fame for that. Grace under pressure is another good one if you're going to be getting it under, getting baskets and rebounds under the rim. So definitely whatever you guys want to do. You can even do limitless takeoff if you want to. You have a high driving dunk, so by all means have fun with it. Do whatever you want there. Now shooting. Now, this is something that I know a lot of players want, and if that's the case, that's perfectly fine. You know, you could take some away from finishing, maybe get this down to 20 badges for finishing, and then you could probably max out your mid-range if you really wanted to do that. But I wanted to keep my Dennis Rodman build as accurate as possible, so even though I don't have shooting, I've been having a blast with this build. But again, you guys can definitely throw shooting on this, so don't say, hey, this build's trash because you don't have shooting. Put shooting on it if you want, okay? We all know Dennis Rodman was not a shooter, so that's why I'm keeping it consistent. I'm keeping it accurate. But you could take some from standing dunk if you wanted to, from close shot, whatever you want, and throw it on mid-range if you wanted to have a jump shot. Of course, we wanted our free throw up because we are running rec with this build, so we want to make sure that we get our free throw up. Now, playmaking, pass accuracy 92, and the reason why I put it on 92 is so I could get a couple badges. First of all, it's this post playmaker badge on Hall of Fame. What it does, it basically is a dimer, but when you're in the post. So you can see when passing out of the post after a rebound or after an offensive rebound, receivers are given a shot boost. So I could get the board, kick it out to someone out of the perimeter, they can hit it pretty easily. And same when I'm backing people down in the post. If I'm just in the post in general, you get a boost to your passing. Of course, bullet passer is huge. I wanted to have bullet passer, so that's going to be something that I'm definitely going to throw on gold. And then, you know, maybe like downhill, quick first step if you really wanted to do that. But you do get 16 playmaking badges. Up to you guys, however you'd like to move those around. Now, the big part of the Dennis Rodman build, the majority of where these attributes are going, of course, is going into defensive and rebounding. So we're going to start with an 87 interior defense, and I've played around with all of these badges just to make sure you're getting the most out of the badges. So, for example, with clamps, we wanted to make sure our defense or perimeter defense was at least a 76 to get silver clamps here. Same with steel. We wanted to make sure our steel was somewhat decent so we could get pickpocket, we could get interceptor. So I've made these, kind of moved these around to get the best out of these badges. But one big thing I want to share with you guys is this rebound chaser. This is something that you cannot get on Hall of Fame unless you have a 99 offensive or defensive rebound. With this build, I cannot get a 99 offensive rebound, but that's okay. I have it at 97, but I can get a 99 defensive rebound, which allows me to unlock this rebound chaser badge. And we all know Dennis Rodman's probably one of the best rebounder, if not the best rebounder to ever play the game. So we want to make sure that that's accurate, that has that Hall of Fame rebound chaser. Of course, Hall of Fame Worm is another one. I know you get this at 98 defensive or offensive rebound, but of course we wanted to get rebound chaser, so that allows us to also get Worm, and we can use that as well. Gold Intimidator. Unfortunately, with this build, you can't get a 95 block. You can maybe play around with some of the attributes or maybe some of the body settings to get that 95 block. But in my experience, Gold Intimidator is absolutely perfect. You don't need a 95 block. This is pretty much what you'll need to do and have to make sure this build is as accurate as possible. And then lastly, the physicals. We just maxed out all the physicals. 72 speed, which is great. Even when you're on threes in rec, there's a lot of players that are post players that have a 60 speed, and honestly, I think 72 speed's really well for a big man build. So 72 speed, 69 acceleration, 74 strength, 88 vertical, 98 stamina. That are the physicals, and we all know Rodman was a very athletic person, had a very athletic build to him, so we wanted to make it somewhat as accurate as possible. Of course, he's probably a little bit stronger than a 74 strength, but we all know in this game a lot of players don't even put strength up, so you're going to be backing people down in the post, you're going to be getting boards left and right, and I'm telling you guys, this build is just absolutely amazing. Next, we have our takeovers. So, of course, you can pick between your glass take and your rim protector take. With Rodman, we all know that the rebounding should be the primary takeover. Again, it's up to you guys however you want your playstyle to be, but I did see the future as my first one, and then stuff blocks as the secondary takeover. And then you guys can see here we have a versatile paint beast, shades of Dennis Rodman, Anthony Davis, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Man, this build, I'm telling you guys, give it a shot, try it out. Let me know what you think about it. You're going to just be able to control the pace of the game. You're going to be able to get boards, play really good defense 1 through 5. I've even been clamping up playmaking shots. So I'm telling you guys, this build's just absolutely insane. We're on the road to 1K subs, so definitely hit the sub button if you do enjoy the content. Also, leave it a thumbs up if you tried this build out and you like it. I want to know. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you for stopping by, and I hope this helps you out. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.